Okay everyone, hello, welcome back to another type of video. I'm back for this type of video at least. Let's talk a bit about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. I've covered some of this before in these types of videos. And this is going to be another one. So now that the game has been out, like 2 months now, or over a month, that's quite some time, right? So obviously the game has expanded quite a bit, but it's also went back. It's done the opposite of that. Now, one thing I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to try and make it as short as possible. Uh, Lobby dodging. It's a problem, and it needs to be fixed. So, a lot of people are already talking about this as a problem, because it's a problem. Someone leaves in the lobby, on the game, obviously, and then, so on the killer side, someone leaves, no one joins back. Took me almost 60 minutes to try and get into a game. The problem is, when I get into a lobby, too many people lobby dodge by leaving, and they don't join back. Like, the same people don't join back. And it also makes it to where no one joins into the lobby. So it causes a problem for everyone there, whether you're in with a group or not. It could just be you by yourself. The same thing occurs. It still occurs. And it's worsening now. It's worsening quite a bit. And it's not really being addressed. Gun Media, the people who made the game, they've said that they're going to address it, they're aware of it, blah, blah, blah. Now, they've been saying that for, well, I don't know. They said that a couple of times. But this has been happening, like, for quite some time now, realistically. So I don't really know when they're going to, like, get on that and fix it. What I think, well, this might not solve the problem entirely, but the game needs it anyway, as a whole. An offline mode. Now, whether people agree or disagree with this is kinda. It doesn't matter. It still needs an offline mode. So, for instance, obviously offline is offline, right? Evil Dead has it, even though they stopped updating that game, but this game can have it too. I understand it's online only right now, but they can change that, right? They can just change that for the in the coming months or maybe a year or so. I don't know. I'm hoping it doesn't take a year to add offline mode, because if they get started now, it doesn't have to take a year to actually do that. And even if it does, at least they'll have put it in the game. However, I don't think that's going to happen. It needs to happen though, because the game is essentially dying, and people will say that it's not dying, blah blah blah. It is dying because of this problem. Now, excuse me, it's not the only problem. There are several problems, but this is the relevant one that I'm actually talking about right now. So, obviously, you have other problems, sweats, camping the exits. I don't know why people still do that, but I've seen people do that, and I got killed because of it. Now, is it a skill issue? No. Because so many people have said that. I can't tell if they're joking or if they're serious. How do you be serious when you say it's a skill issue? Like, you're obviously trying to be funny or something like that. It doesn't really count saying that realistically, because what are you talking about actually when you actually say that? Like a skill issue? What, me or the killer? You obviously mean me. Alright, yeah, I know that, but why? Why are you saying it's a skill issue? They're the ones doing the action. The action is staying by the fuse door and uh, not moving, body blocking. That's what they're doing. They're body blocking and camping the fuse exit. Now, if no one happens to go there, that's okay, I guess. They're left waiting there for no reason then. Usually someone does try to show up there and they don't get out. Because these people know what they're doing, they know how to block, they just stand there. Like, it's not. Like, if anything, they're the ones with the skill issue. Because it doesn't take skill to stand there and block the exit. You're not doing anything. You're standing there and you're blocking it until someone actually happens to come by and attempt to escape. You're the one with the skill issue. Whoever does that. Now, obviously, there are a lot of people who do that. And it doesn't happen every time, but it does happen. And it's usually not a low level or a noob doing that, because you have to know what you're doing, essentially. Not really. Just look up a video or whatever, and then you can do it yourself. You don't actually have to be a high level. It doesn't really matter what level you are. I'm just saying, your experience in playing the game may have something to do with knowing how to body block properly. And there is a way of body blocking properly, because I've tried it. Just, because it can be funny for the right reasons, but I let the victims go. So I'm not a tryhard. I consider myself a tryhard. I was simply just doing it because it was funny. But I wasn't attacking them. I let them go, right? Because that's what I do. Whether the other people agree with it or not, that's what I do. Anyway, I got the platinum in the Texas game as well, so I've been playing that. That's why I haven't been recording any videos lately. And I wanted to record videos of doing that, but it just getting people together for the boosting, it's been quite annoying, to say the least. Anyway, the lobby dodging needs to be fixed. Add an offline mode where the AI joins in and replaces whoever doesn't join in. If someone leaves, usually someone doesn't join back. That's when an AI should replace whoever left. Now, specifically on the killer side, though, because obviously the killers are OP anyways, that may be debatable to some people, but some things are just facts, okay, and this is one of them. So obviously, like, people are going to disagree with that. That's fine, whatever. But you gotta understand that it's usually killers leaving. Not in-game, but from the lobby. And then the whole match just doesn't start. So I don't know how they can, stop people from quitting. Even if they were forced to play as Leatherface or something like that, that wouldn't work, because all they have to do is close the game over and restart. That also puts them out of the lobby, and then the timer goes back to 4 minutes or whatever, 5 minutes. I think it went down to 3 minutes. Actually, I think they made it to where it goes down to 3 minutes now, or 4 minutes. That resets when someone leaves. Even when a victim leaves, which isn't very often, and when that does happen, it's usually because the killer leaves first. And usually the killer players don't join back. Not the same ones necessarily, but a different one. A killer player in general. Nobody else joins back. And yes, that is kind of a problem, because if the same thing is happening over and over again, which was happening to me a couple of days ago, I was waiting, me and my buddy were waiting almost 60 minutes to get into a match. When we got into a match, however, it was with sweats, and we died straight away, because the game likes to do that. Now, obviously, that's a different issue. Well, it's kind of the same issue, because if you get into a game after waiting almost 60 minutes just to die, that's very pointless. But I want to hear your opinions and what you guys think. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video that I do, hopefully very soon. Bye bye now.